everyone, and welcome to the reading and back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any messages intended for you. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for joining the community. I hope you're enjoying all of the messages that have been coming out. So we are getting a love message today, a message from the person that is on your mind in a romantic nature. As always, you can find your timestamps for each of the groups in the description box below, and I will see you there with the messages from your person. Welcome, group number one. We are going to get a lot of messages from your person today. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button so you don't miss any messages intended for you. And let's actually dive right in with your tarot to find out what is on your person's mind and heart right now about this relationship. You have the Six of Cups. So there is a very strong message about the traditional meaning of the Six of Cups card, that this could be someone coming back from your past. This could be like a childhood sweetheart, college sweetheart, someone that you were with previously and you've lived some of your life now, maybe even had children and been married and been in other relationships, and you're connecting now that you're older. But someone returning. Also a message here, even if it is a new relationship and you've selected pile number one, this could be a person that just ignites that childlike energy in you and ignites an energy that you haven't seen in yourself in a long time, right? Like the energy of someone making you believe in love again. If you've been through a lot in love with the Ten of Wands, or your person has, this is a relationship that is igniting that spark again, making them feel like it's safe to be vulnerable, and vice versa. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups coming out in the reverse, this could definitely be a situation where you have been feeling kind of uncertain. Or Spirit is bringing through the word exposed, like it's uncomfortable for you to be exposed emotionally and be vulnerable in communicating your feelings. You could also be having a hard time understanding your partner's feelings. I'm hearing that they could be someone who's a little bit stoic, especially because we have the Queen of Swords over here. So it's like communication could be an issue for one of both or both of you, or even coming across as a little bit cold at times. I'm gonna have to scoot these over a little bit more to get them all here. Okay, so we have the Sun in the upright and we have the Two of Cups, there we go, in the reverse. So I am sensing some kind of a doubt and something that you or your person, it feels like your energies are very kind of mirrored at this time. For your group, it feels almost like when your person is on page one, you're on page three. It's like Spirit is showing me that you're never on the same page at the same time, or at least that's how you're feeling right now. But it does look like you have a lot of physical chemistry with the Ace of Wands, we'll just say that. So that might kind of be the glue that holds you together, is like that kissing, physical touch, a strong attraction to one another in the physical. And you do have a lot of good times together here, with the Sun card being out there. Again, it's like that playful, childlike energy with the Six of Cups and the Sun. So like you and your person might go to amusement parks together, or arcade, or connect over playing video games with one another. It's like a very childlike energy. So it's not necessarily the traditional going out on a dinner date, or even if you did, you would be having playful, fun conversation, right? Like Spirit is saying, playing with your food. So it's like wherever you go, you're still going to be in that childlike energy and having fun. But the Two of Cups is in the reverse, so there's some kind of a doubt. But it does feel like it's because of a past energy with that Ten of Wands, like one or both of you has been through so much in love that it's hard for you to really share your heart and be vulnerable. It's like you're smiling, but your person maybe wants to turn away and kind of, I don't know, they don't want to get swept off of their feet, is what Spirit is saying. Let's actually go ahead and dive into these cards. The Hidden Truth Oracle. I feel... Okay, so it's finding out the truth crushed me. It feels like there was some kind of misunderstanding, especially with the Queen of Swords. It's like someone within this connection is overthinking something or judging a situation too harshly before you have other information. And it's because that person, whichever of you it is in this group, has been hurt in the past. Or finding out more about your person that they hadn't revealed to you at first, and it's making you now doubt and question the situation. But again, there are good times here, and there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of chemistry, but you're feeling, or one or both of you is feeling like the relationship is not going to work out at this time, or that you should not move forward with it, with the Two of Cups in the reverse here. But you still feel a strong pull to this connection. So even if you and your person have separated at this time, it's like you want to try it again and your person wants to try it again as well. But both of you are doubting it, feeling like, no, it's going to be too hard. There's going to be too much burden. There's too much water under the bridge. But with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it's like most likely you're not fully communicating your feelings, or your person is not at this time. But then you'll probably connect and get a message coming in if there is some type of separation, but then go back into that energy of feeling like, nah, I shouldn't move forward with this. Let's get some more messages cards, okay? We have the card Regret. I wish this never happened. So your person could have said, or you could have said, Spirit is not really revealing which one of you the energy is for. So it could also be that your feelings are very mirrored at this time. So you're both kind of feeling like this. But it's like I said at the beginning, it's like you're both in the same book on different pages. So some days maybe one person wants to work it out and the other one doesn't, and then it flip-flops and you're never really getting on that same page. I'm hearing regret about the communication, but also whatever there is that you found out, even if it's not like a person cheating on you, right? It could be that they had different values that they didn't express to you when you first got together, or not even something that they kept secret, but just something that you came to understand in time as you got to know one another. And then you discovered something that you had always said would be a deal breaker for you in your relationship. But maybe now even you're feeling some regret that you found this information out, because you want to stay in this fun, lighthearted energy with them, wanting to give them another chance. We see that for sure with the Six of Cups. But your person regretting that you're not on the same page, wishing that this separation never happened, or if it's just an argument and you haven't parted ways, wishing that that never happened. We do have the card Chemistry, and that's what we talked about with the Ace of Wands. I have never felt a passion this intense. So again, you may or may not know that because the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. So are they expressing it to you? It's like you would definitely see it through their body language, but maybe you're questioning, is that enough for you to keep the relationship going? And then we have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So this person could be a habit, someone that you have an on and off relationship with the Six of Cups hanging out over there. Also, you could be trying to overcome old habits in your life. That could be a deeper message about why this relationship is being presented to you at this time, to see if you want to go this way or that way. It's like you've been down this road of burden before. Do you want to go this way or that way? Okay. And also being careful here about giving in to that physical chemistry. And again, asking yourself if that's enough for you. Nothing wrong if it is, but you have to know what you need at this time. I'm going to take a look at this card. Yeah, again, with the physical connection, it's hard to resist this person and vice versa. They're always on your mind. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. I would say there's a message coming through from Spirit to be careful with your boundaries. This person may be someone that asked for an open relationship or to take some space at this time. I don't feel like that's a message for everyone in this group. So just be careful and only take what resonates for you, because it is a general reading. Okay, so there's messages coming through for different people. So only claim what's yours. We have the card Angelite. Support is all around you. I feel like it'll be very important for you to get support from your family or friends at this time and have someone to kind of talk through about this relationship if you have a lot on your mind. And our last few cards are going to be messages from this person. So we'll go through those one at a time. We have this lifetime is only one mission in many. We are a team and we'll reconnect on our homeland. So when this card comes out, you and your person could be from the same place. And if you are from the same place, it's like you may have met up in another city or another country, and then you so happen to actually be from the same place that is not where you are. So that might be something that you bonded over. But also with this card talking about lifetimes, that's going back to that Six of Cups energy. So this would likely be someone that you felt that connection with immediately, very intense. And this could also be a soulmate that you're learning lessons with throughout these lifetimes. We see that here with the Ten of Wands and the burden as well. So there could be a lot of struggle energy within this connection if you've chosen pile 1. We also have I was holding on too tight and it was too painful. So some kind of transformation happening within the relationship. This could be holding on too tightly to a person. This could be holding on too tightly to an expectation. And maybe now you're just going to get into that fun energy of enjoying the more lighthearted side of your connection. You are always my number one and always will be. So your person wants it to work out with you if it can. It's like there's no one else that they feel that deep connection with, because the chemistry is there, but it's not necessarily just about the physical, but it's connecting through that to a deeper connection. But it's like, again, there's so much doubt about, can this be a deeper connection? Can this work out? I'm so grateful for all that I have learned from you and our connection. Thank you. So your person coming through feeling grateful about what they've learned from the connection, but that's what we've been talking about the entire time, is that this could be a soulmate connection where you're learning from this person. And the habits card, right? So your person is learning, you're learning. It feels like that's a big theme of this connection, pile 1. And then we have, I've always loved you. It's just misalignment. So again, you could be feeling like you're not on the same page. If you've chosen pile 1, feeling like you're in the same book, but you're on the different pages and you can't get on the same page at one time. Or again, that you've been with this person before when you were younger, or you had a crush on them, but it didn't work out. And maybe now they're with someone else. It's something like that, where, you know, Spirit is showing me like the two ships crossing in the night, but they can't get on the same page, right? So you've got a lot of physical attraction, lessons to learn from this partner, from this relationship or situation. And Spirit is kind of letting you take the wheel to decide how you feel about the future of this connection. But your person does love you. They have a lot of love for you and they would like this situation to work out, although you may be taking some space at this time. Okay, I'm going to leave your messages there, pile number 1. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I will see you in another video. Hello, pile 2. Thank you for joining me here today. If you are subscribed already, thank you so much for joining the community. And if you're not, go ahead and click subscribe so you don't miss any of your messages intended for you. So messages from your romantic person that's on your mind right now. I'm going to go in a different order than the other pile and start with this card for you. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So starting off with that message right there about following your heart in this connection. Spirit is saying sleeping on it. You could sleep with your person a lot. I mean, being together while you sleep. And I mean, dreaming of your person, also seeing them in your dreams, talking to them. Your person might tell you that you talk in your sleep, or other people may have told you that you say this person's name in your sleep. There's something coming through here about sleep. And then I'm going to dive into these cards that you were drawn to. And we do have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. So take this how it resonates. It's a general reading. So never take anything that doesn't resonate for you, okay? But when the third party comes out, of course, that could mean cheating. It could be in this relationship. It could be something that you suspect or have confirmed. It could be something that you've experienced in your past or that you're worried about. And also, a third party can represent just a third party of a person. Not a person rather, but a situation, right? If your person is too distracted by work, or they're too distracted by what their family is saying, or some type of expectation, or their level of emotional maturity and availability at this time could be blocking something within the connection. You also have the card unworthy. You're a better person than I am. So it feels like your person is feeling unworthy of you at this time, and like you are a better person than they are. For some of you, your person might even be wondering why you're not choosing someone other than them if they're struggling to feel worthiness. And then we have the card reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So for some of you, your person could have cheated and decided that you were the better person and they wanted to be with you. For some of you also, they could have taken time apart and tried to distract themselves, again, with work and other responsibilities and hobbies and things like that, but it wasn't working. And they also are beginning to understand more that this relationship is a reflection of who they are inside, and that you're reflecting a lot of information back to them. Like you might be trying to help your person to feel their worthiness. Let's look at your tarot cards. And right away we can see your person absolutely wants to come towards you, because we have the 8 of Wands. That is travel. This person wants to come into you right now. They want to get to you. This could also be a person that you travel with, go on vacations with. You could have talked about meeting their family, their friends, or that could have been something that you did together. Also, the relationship could have moved really fast, extremely fast when you first got started. Spirit is also saying the shooting star. Now, sometimes a shooting star is very beautiful and it's going by quickly, but it's actually burning out. So sometimes relationships like that are not meant to last. But let's see what other messages are coming through. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, the 8 of Pentacles. It's like something was stopped before it started. The Justice card. You may feel like you have been served an injustice within this relationship, like they're not hearing you or it hasn't been fair. But if that is the case, there's going to be communication coming in, and it's going to be something that you want to hear with the Strength card. Your person is going to definitely be coming towards you with communication and something that you want to hear. For you, I'm seeing that you don't want this relationship to be over. We do have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you feel as though you have poured a lot of love into this person, a lot of time, a lot of energy into this connection. Again, I feel like it moved extremely quickly at the start. You both had very high hopes for it. But then again, you may have discovered, like we said at the beginning, that this person was perhaps less mentally mature than you are, or less good with communication, had less self-reflection to be able to understand themselves and show up to the relationship in a good way. Yeah, and the 8 of Pentacles, it's like you feel disappointed in your person that they haven't been working on something, and they're feeling as though they have been working and giving the best to their ability. But I do see a strong communication coming in. That's what this is all about here. And it's going to be something that you want to hear, although it probably doesn't change everything overnight. You also have the turquoise card with prioritize your health. So that being said, Spirit is encouraging you to prioritize your mental health in this relationship. So if there's something going on here that is unworthy of you truly, to prioritize your well-being and take good care of yourself. And let's also shuffle out one of these cards. What is a message from pile 2's person? I will wait for a sign from you. So your person could be feeling unworthy for that communication at this time. So you might need to let them know that you are open to receiving that communication for them, or they're looking for a sign to feel a little bit more confident about moving forward in this connection. Okay, and your final cards here are going to be all messages cards from your person. So we'll go through and talk about those one at a time. But your first card says, never doubt my love for you. I have always loved you and I always will. So your person is not giving up on this connection no matter what has happened or what has been distracting them. I'm too asleep to resonate with a love so profound. So I find that really interesting because if you remember at the very top of the reading when that yellow card came out, we were talking about sleep. I said there's something very important about sleep in this connection, even though that sounded weird. But now it makes sense. I'm too asleep to resonate with a love so profound. And that's right over the Page of Swords being in the reverse. So again, your person could be less mentally aware than you are, or less awake, less conscious of themselves, less understanding of their own mind. And that's something that's affecting the relationship at this time, and you're feeling like it's unfair to you, and rightfully so. So this love was deeper than what they were ready for, perhaps, and maybe that showed up through their actions, and now they're thinking about that. We have past life karma is causing a deep rejection fear I'm not even consciously aware of. So again, they're about your person being less consciously aware than you are, and about something from outside the relationship affecting it at this time. This is not all in your imagination, it's real. So again, when this relationship started off hot and moving quickly, and then something has happened to make it feel like not that anymore, it could have made you feel very confused, like, did I move it too fast? Was it all just in my mind? So your person is coming through saying, no, it's not. They felt the same connection as you. It's real. And then we have this card, what do you think of me right now? So definitely you're on your person's mind, but remember, they're waiting for that sign from you, and they want to know what you think of them right now. So they're probably going to be hanging back and waiting for you to strike up the conversation, or to answer the phone and show that you're open to the communication that they want to give to you. All right, I hope that was helpful. Let me know what you think in the comment section, pile number 2, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in another video. Welcome, pile number 3. Let's get some messages from your person. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for joining the community. If you're not, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss any messages that are intended to reach you. So for your group, I feel called to get started with this card as well. It looks like you could be presenting as kind of stoic at this time, maybe making your person think that you don't care too much and you're kind of waiting to see what they will do. Let's see, the card says, perfect, only time will tell. So yes, staying focused on you, waiting to see what your person is going to do. So again, it's not that you don't care. We do have tears in the eyes right there. Some of you could have been having sleepless nights if you've been attracted to this pile. They're showing me the 9 of Swords, but we'll see what comes through in the tarot. Let's look at these cards. We have space. I need more time to think. So that's interesting. So timing is definitely a play with both of these cards being present here. Could be taking space from your person at this time. For some of you, I'm hearing that you lived together and now you're living separately, or they've been staying out of the home for a little while. Again, that is a general message, so only take what resonates for you. We have the card indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. It's like you may have needed an answer from your person on something and they have not been able to give you that answer, and it may be making you feel unworthy or frustrated in this relationship. And we have the card reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So not just that, but your person thinking about the start of this connection, how things were before you started taking this space, or you arrived at this separation based over that decision or argument or disagreement. Side note, it has been storming today and the sun is coming out. So I feel like that's absolutely a message for your group, pile number 3, that the sun can come out in your personal life and in this relationship. And that makes sense because you also have the glowing heart over here, ignited. So there's more love to be had from this relationship, even if you're in some space and distance right now. And also, the reminiscing that the both of you do in this relationship really brings the light to your life, even when you feel like you're in the darkest hour of this relationship. Okay, you also have the card Fluorite, Find Peace Within. And I think you're there, pile number 3, because we talked about that with how she looks. But also taking good care of yourself and not just being stoic, but really finding your peace within and being okay with the time that needs to take place here to reveal the next stage of this relationship. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. And we have the Devil in the reverse. So you're not going to let the space and the distance get the best of you. You could be trying not to let this energy distract you in your own personal life at this time, and vice versa for your person. The 10 of Swords is in the reverse. So again, it does feel like there's been some kind of arguments or a conversation that's been had over and over again, especially with that indecisive being right there. So the 10 of Swords is like, it's in the reverse though, so it's almost like a forced ending, like I'm just done having the conversation, so you're putting it down. And I said that Spirit was showing me the 9 of Swords. And here we are, the 9 of Swords. So definitely a tapped in message here. We're on spot with Spirit today. So again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So your person is feeling some stuff coming out of a reminiscing. They're thinking about you, but they're probably not communicating that to you right now. And again, the sleepless nights energy, you might be sitting here asking yourself why, but again, you're not revealing that to your person either. You're trying to present a mask of strength. And it's not that you aren't strong, but you're just not revealing any of those vulnerable emotions that you might be having as well, which makes sense because here's the King of Cups coming out over this. So there is a depth of emotion in this relationship from you and your partner, but he's holding his cup downward. He's got on his business suit. He's actually out on the water and his hand's in his pocket. He's looking casual. He's trying to hide something that's up his sleeve and he's looking off in the distance. So again, there's something within your connection that's not being communicated. And it's like you both just put this down, maybe blaming the other person. Could be something that's going on within the connection. We have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe you have said, I'm not going to compromise. Maybe you're talking about deal breakers. And then we have the Fool. But the Fool is here because, again, the sun came out in your pile. The sun was shining around that heart card there. So this is the future of the connection. Loyalty. The connection is not over with, and your person wants to still get into alignment with you. The white rose is being held by the Fool there. And again, this is like that woman on those old images where a symbol of strength. So the feminine within this connection is very strong. But of course, those deeper emotions are still there, but they're not being revealed at this time. But your person does want to run with you again. And the sun will be coming out. So there's more out of this relationship and moving out of that energy of the 9 of Swords, those sleepless nights. But it hasn't happened yet. It feels like you're here with nothing being offered yet. So who's going to make the first move is the question for your pile. Let's get one of these hidden truth cards. We'll shuffle one of those out. I bury myself in work to forget you. That makes sense with the distractions. That's why only time will tell and more needs to come out. But again, your person is thinking about you, but it's not being communicated to you. And that makes sense, like I said, with the devil in the reverse. And those distractions might not be enough to keep you and your person preoccupied for much longer. I can't sleep at night. We're really coming through with that message again with the Nine of Swords. And again, they showed it to us at the top of the reading before it even came out. So I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about our connection. How do we make it work? These are messages from your person. So they want to know, how do they make it work? Again, you might have shared some deal breakers with them and they're trying to figure out, is there a compromise? Is there a meeting in the middle? Can't we start all over again? Before that conversation, before that argument, before that disagreement, before that distance and separation. I am so afraid of rejection that I haven't taken a risk to be with you. That's that Knight of Cups. This person might have wanted to come ring your doorbell or send you a message or call you, and they have not because they are afraid that you do not want to talk to them. It's like you're both sitting up in bed at night thinking about the other person. Even if you're in the same household, right? You have to take this how it applies to you. Even if you're living in the same household, maybe they're just afraid to turn over in the same room and talk to you because they are afraid that you will shoot down their idea or that you won't be receptive to conversation at this time. We both have so much to learn and experience on other paths. We will always be connected though. So if you're going through some kind of struggle, the connection is still there. And sometimes even when you are in a relationship, we have individual lessons to learn, right? So it doesn't have to be the end of a relationship. Again, that's like the devil card being there. It could just be things distracting you in your life at this time, or your person rather. So this is your final card from your person, your message from them. You've got to keep living your life. I'd hate to think you missed out because you were waiting for me. And that makes sense because it's kind of like the Fool energy. So you could be wanting to move forward on something that your person is not quite ready for, and they don't want to hinder you from doing that. So again, it feels like there's a lot of love, but you're kind of at a standstill and that's not being communicated right now. And it will likely be you making a move that makes your person make a move in some direction with you or to talk to you, right? But it feels like you would be the one to make that first move, pile number 3. Okay, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I will see you in another video.